Hi everyone, Darren Hunter here. Today we're going to be dealing with a script, particularly when you've gone into a higher rental property. Could be an executive property in a really smart end of town or something like that, costing a lot more in rent, and therefore the owner is perhaps asking you to charge less. Now, please don't make the mistake of walking in thinking, okay, it's a much higher rent than we're used to dealing with, I'll charge less automatically. Don't do that. Go in there and go into bat for your full management fee. All right. So what's also important to understand in these properties here is that the more executive you go in rent, the higher in rent, the more pedantic an owner is, the more pedantic a tenant can be. Absolutely. The more demanding, more entitled to service. I'm saying that's a bad thing. And the house can be a lot more bigger, might have more fancy appliances, all of those sort of things. So the level of accountability and responsibility as well as the workload goes up. So if the owner turns around and says something along the lines of, well, you know, why should you charge more when you're doing the same job? The argument is it isn't the same job. Now, if you want to go really high, I can tell you a story with some people that we've dealt with in the past and coached. I have a rent roll on the Bay Area in San Francisco, and we're talking multi-million-dollar properties. The rents are really, really high, and they know to be successful, they've got their property ratio down to 60 properties per property manager. What does that say about the workload, right? So, you know, just got to keep that in mind. When they say, you know, why should I pay more? It's simply a negotiation tactic. So using our book, the PM Fee Script Secrets, it is your fee objection response manual. If you want a copy, now we've paid for the printing. All you've got to do is pay for the shipping. We are giving you the book. Just go to igtcentral.com. Just pay for shipping. You'll see all of our books there, and you can order the PM Fee Script Secrets. Now, I'm turning to secret number 29, which is script number 13, all about dealing with owners that say, but my property is an executive rental, a high rental property, you should be charging me less in management fees. Okay, so let's have a look at that. So just moving to the script in Mr. Smith, that look, that's a fair point. However, our experience is that the higher and more executive the property is, the more demanding the tenant is, and the more a property owner expects from us as well. And fair enough too, the property it tends to be bigger, it's worth more, and the tenant is paying more than average. So it's fair to say expectations are higher. And this equates to us actually spending more time, interactions, and more effort to manage it. Our fee simply reflects the service levels we deliver to ensure it is properly managed. That's why we charge a percentage, because it allows the workload to be adjusted and the fee can be adjusted accordingly. All right, so good script there, not too hard. If you go in with the attitude that you deserve your full fee, when the owner is ready to fire that one at you because they're simply negotiating, you're able to come back strongly, able to come back confidently, and the owner will just go, okay. And in his mind, he's thinking, yeah, you obviously believe that you're worth it. Let's do it. All right. They gave it their best shot. You had a better response. And of course, with confidence. Take care.